I'm Isabel Waldbillig, and this is Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 97, wear sunscreen. If there's one tip for the future I could offer you, sunscreen would be it. The benefits, long term, have been proven by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice is no more reliable than the basis of my own meandering experience. I will begin to dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You won't understand the power and beauty of your youth until it is already faded. But trust me, you'll look back in 20 years on photos of yourself and recall in a way that you cannot grasp the possibility that lied ahead of you and how fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future. Or worry, but know that it is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real worries of your life are apt to be the kind that you don't ever think about. They'll blindside you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts, and do not tolerate the other people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it is only with yourself. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. And if you succeed, tell me how. Keep old love letters. Throw away old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. Some of the most interesting people that I know didn't know what they wanted to do with their life at 22. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your knees. You will miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get divorced at 40. Maybe you'll do the funky chicken at your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much. Don't berate yourself too much either. Your choices are half chance, so are everyone else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what others think of it. It is the most valuable instrument you will ever own. Dance, even if you have nowhere to do it but your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Don't read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly. Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be kind to your siblings. They're your greatest link to your past, and they're most likely to stick around for your future. Understand that friends come and go, except for the precious few you should hold on to. As you get old, do the best to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because as you get old, you'll need the people who knew you when you were young most. Live in New York City once, but leave before it makes you hard. Live in Northern California once, but leave before it makes you soft. Travel. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise, politicians will philander, and you too will get old. And when you do, you'll fantasize about when you were young and prices were reasonable and politicians were noble and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund, maybe you'll have a rich spouse. You never know when either will run out. Don't mess with your hair too much, or by the time you're 40, it'll look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Fishing it out of the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and selling it again for more than it's worth. But trust me on the sunscreen.